week ago about being on the verge of playing like losers. How did you see the build-up this week and the execution today?
Yeah, no, I thought clearly we looked more predictable to each other. So those seeds need to be planted early in the week, and our coaches were awesome this week in terms of getting everybody on the same page and coaching the layers. When you have a performance that you're not proud of, there's a lot of things you start to question, and you go, oh, what about this, and then most of the stuff that we focused on we thought could control some of the ripple effects of other parts of our game that weren't on song. Credit to our coaches and our players for being way more predictable this week and then narrowing the focus around some things that matter for us.
So did you end up finding more your style of game?
Yeah, I think most people could see there's a lot of things that were much improved. There's a step forward, no doubting that. Not just because of scoreboard, just because of method and reliability and trust and predictability, and some of the layers of our game were there for others to see and judge. But I know internally it was not really about the outcome, it was more about how we went about it. And today we took a step forward in that regard.
Cox coming back in, McRae kicking a few goals. How important was that, having those two taller guys in the ball?
Yeah, I've said this for weeks on end. It's been difficult. It's been an evolving door, or revolving door. What is that? One of those doors.
Revolving.
That'll be on the front bar. It's certainly been a tough time for our forwards. In terms of personnel changes, it's been consistent. And it's just nice to have some guys there. You just know if we're in certain phases of the game, we can go to them. And Dan kicked 3 goals, and Mason was really important at times too. And it just straightened us up a little bit.
You really put on your leaders last week as well. Some of them had some pretty big games today. How did you see their effort?
Yeah, I thought it was Darcy's best game for a long time. Darcy Moore, 13 intercept possessions, I think he had close to the same amount of spoils, but he just looked back at his best at just going for the ball, strong contest. You got to start at the top and start with myself and other parts of our game. We go, come on, let's get better in these areas, and credit to them and the leaders and others that we're not shying away from wanting to be a better version of ourselves. Starts early in the week, and then today was the exam day. It was all about studying for today, and we passed this test.
How did you see Nick Dacos' performance?
Well, we come here wanting to not make a statement, but somewhat make amends, or for our fans in particular, like show up, turn up and show the fans that that's not us. And well, Nick had 18 in the first quarter, didn't he? It's a fair way to say that's not us, and this is where we're going. He's a remarkable young man that has this ability to just know what we need when we need it. From a first day back from the pre-season, winning time trials, to we rested him this week to give him energy. Geez, he had plenty of energy. It's hard to keep adding more affirmation to a young man that's just been quite remarkable.
Not an ideal situation with De Goey going out yesterday, and then Richards as well. How's Richards' gastro, is it?
Yeah, he came in for Geordie because we thought we may need an extra forward in our lineup that we potentially didn't have in our emergencies, and then then he got sick with gastro, but it's unfortunate for him that he pulled out. But then guys get opportunities. Ned Long played quite well, and gave us a real presence around the ball, and Sol comes on late in the game and shows energy, and Will Parker comes in and shows energy in moments. It's pleasing for guys to step up and just be reliable. Jack Bytel had his best game for us, just being reliable. It's pleasing when we got guys playing roles for us and doing it well.
How's De Goey looking going forward?
Yeah, it's an unknown one. It's difficult. I don't know how to comment on it. I'll leave it for Jared Wade to do that early midweek, and it's difficult to know what's going on there, like for me. So I'll leave that for others to make comment. And other than he looked really sore this week. He's been looking sore early in the week, and we deloading him and running straight lines and getting him to a line. And this week he looked really sore. So yeah, we'll work through that.
So is it at the point where his season's actually in doubt, or is it an ongoing assessment?
Yeah, ongoing would be the way I'd describe it at the moment. Yeah, each week seems to start in the same place. Maybe not playing this week might help us start in a different place. Again, I'll wait and see on that.
Was Pendlebury being subbed off purely precautionary?
Well, we went in this game, I wanted to start Pendles as a sub, but when Geordie went out and other moving parts, yeah, we thought just with his load management, you know, we got a 6-day break coming up, those things, and yeah, he's got a big game next week too. It's just a pretty small milestone for him, but we were wanted to get in a position where hopefully that we could sub him out, and 3/4 time presented that.
It's an important result, obviously, today. How do you feel you're placed going into the final month of the season?
Oh, we're going to stay here. Reality is we've taken a step forward, but there's more steps to be taken. And it's been a while since I've had a red wine replay. I'm enjoying it. Looking forward to having a glass of red tonight and look at all the good things, the positive things that we've moved. Yeah, we got stuck for a few weeks. We got stuck in ourselves, and it was nice to step forward today.
How big's the week coming up? Not just with Pendles, but it's
Yeah.
Carlton on a Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm keen to stay here for the moment, but well aware that this is a big game for our footy club. Yeah, big game for our footy club. And we'll celebrate the individuals that we need to, and then pay respect to the game.
Any other injury concerns?
Not at the moment. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.